We're looking to have a spirited, friendly, fun debate about toilet paper. It's Y101, Adam and Allison. I have seen for years now the over versus the under toilet paper debate, and now science has the situation settled. But before I tell you what science has to say about this, do you have an opinion?
I do, and I'm going to be so mad about what you're about to say.
Okay.
Because you're going to be calling me out.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
So... it didn't come from me. Somebody explained it to me once, and I was like, that makes total sense. But it is over because then the toilet paper isn't hanging down the back of the wall and constantly touching the back of the wall as you keep pulling it. That seems gross and unsanitary.
So that is the complete opposite thing that science says about this. Dr. Primrose Freestone says the under position is safer and more hygienic.
No.
This method reduces the risk of bacteria transfer and potential infections. For the under position, there is less likely to be a whole roll contamination. You can pin sheets against the toilet wall without having to touch the exterior of the roll.
Then you need to sanitize your walls because that doesn't make any sense to me.
See, here is my thing. I don't think it matters one iota at all. Not at all which direction the toilet paper goes. I think if you have a serious opinion about this, this means that you are high maintenance. Extremely high maintenance. If you have to go, if somebody does the toilet paper the wrong way at work, do you switch it back on the roll? Do you switch it to whatever way you want?
I don't.
Okay.
But it's only because here at work, we have toilet paper stands. They're not on the wall. So I don't feel like the sanitary thing is as big of a deal.
I gotcha. No, I don't really feel that it matters that much. I really don't. And I think that people who have an opinion about it are just looking to be mad about something.
This makes me so mad because it wasn't until high school that I had your same opinion. I didn't care if I felt like I was doing a good by replacing the toilet paper. If it's out,
right.
I'm replacing it. I'm not going to pay attention to which direction it's going. And it was my high school job, the boss, who was like, who keeps putting the toilet paper on the wrong way? And then he explained to me that he was like, listen, it's always going to touch the wall if it's under, and that's gross. And I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. So now I'm team over. And so it irritates me so much that you're like, you're too high maintenance.
Well, all that really matters is Jessica is team Adam. She says, I could care less how the toilet paper is. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Talking toilet paper, and specifically, is it worth even paying attention to which direction it goes on? Allison says yes. I say no, you're high maintenance if you care that much. Gary agrees. He says people who have such little to worry about the toilet paper thing they're control freaks.
I might be a control freak, but truthfully, we all are. We all like control, okay? So don't come for me over that.
Now, what you were saying about the sanitation aspect of the toilet paper, you think it's more sanitary to have it, over, you said?
Yes, over, because if it's under, it's constantly going to be rubbing up against the wall, and I don't sanitize my walls.
Well, you know what else isn't very sanitary? What you're doing with the toilet paper. That's the least sanitary thing possible. I don't need disinfected toilet paper.
No, that is different for men and women, okay? That is different.
I'll grant you that. I will grant you that. The different plumbing. Jennifer says, I prefer it over because under there's a tendency to unravel too much and pull onto the icky floor. Sorry, Adam, I'm with Allison on this.
I also agree with that. Anytime I accidentally put it on under and don't realize it starts to unravel a little bit. The best spot in my bathroom, unfortunately, is right under the toilet paper roll for the trash can to sit. And so then it ends up in the trash can. I got some waste toilet paper, throw it away because it touched the icky trash.
Here's a super hot take. I prefer the toilet paper not on the roll at all. I prefer to just stick it on the back of the toilet and leave it there and then hold it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because it's so much less convenient. That if it's on a roll, I got to twist to the side and reach. And then if too much, it's a whole thing.
Oh, I'm going to strangle you.
Adam and Allison in the morning.